Hi dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel eCommerce for the World. In this video, we will see another interesting topic. The topic is, when will we as an e-commerce seller gets paid in Amazon? It is also, this process is also same with respect to other e-commerce platforms too, more or less similar. Okay, so at the end of the video you could get the answer for this question. So this question is, when will I get paid in Amazon? Also another question related to it is, how much will I get paid in Amazon? So see, the topic which we discuss in our almost the daily videos, almost all the topics are quite very important. This is all related to e-commerce business, its operations, each and every step that we take during the e-commerce journey. Okay, so in that it is one of the very important topic. Normally, so we will discuss with respect to Amazon, and later on you can generalize this concept with respect to other platforms such as Flipkart, Shopsy, Meesho and other platforms. Okay, actually when we go to the seller dashboard, seller central, in the seller central there is a tab called payment section. Under this payment section we can find the entire payment process that happens, and there is a summary section in which on a regular basis this payment dashboard in the Amazon seller central will be updated, right? As soon as the payment is received, either in a COD or prepaid or whatever it is, right, Amazon will automatically update the payments in the sense how much is the amount to be paid to the seller, and when will be that amount will be paid to the e-commerce seller, right? We do not need to worry about the other calculations, whatever it is. Automatically Amazon gives us the entire calculation. We just need to view that payment dashboard. Okay, you will get a very clear idea, very thorough understanding of the entire payment process. Okay, and as far as this payments in e-commerce is concerned, it will always happen through bank accounts. So almost all the transaction will get reflected in the bank account. So once you generate a report with respect to payments, we can clearly get a very clear idea about the payments that we have received, and with respect to each and every order, each and every transaction that is done. Okay, and very important fact to be noted in Amazon seller central payment section is that there is an unreserved amount, right, or no, not unreserved, unavailable amount, called, it is also called reserve money. Okay, reserve amount that will be kept in Amazon account, even though it has to be it has to be given to the seller, e-commerce seller, a particular amount, that is a reserve amount, will be kept in our account as a reserve money. The reason is that it is nothing but some sort of some fund, okay, some quantity of funds that has been kept in order to in case a buyer asks for a refund, right, suppose the buyer wants to refund a particular product back to the seller, right, due to any issue, right, either product quality issue or due to any reasons, right. If the buyer want to cancel a particular this order or any return, right, or any sort of claims the buyer make, right, that amount has to be returned back to the concerned buyer or the customer. So for that purpose, okay, in order to give return money, right, to the buyer or the customers, Amazon will keep certain amount of money from our money that has to be paid to the e-commerce seller, right. Suppose 10,000 rupees is the amount that has to be given to a particular seller. They will keep some amount, let's say for example 1,000 or 2,000 rupees, something like that, right. That amount will be used for the purpose in case, right, in case there is a customer claim, right, asking for request, or customer claim or customer request asking for refund of the money for the particular order that they have ordered, then Amazon have to give them or pay them back. So for that purpose, the Amazon will hold some part of the amount from the entire amount that has to be paid to the e-commerce seller, right. That we call it as unavailable amount or reserve fund, we call it as, okay. That fund, the reserve fund, cannot be taken back, and that reserve money, it depends upon the performance of the seller, okay. If the performance of the seller is good, every transaction is good, product quality is good, delivery is going fine, customer accepts its pakka, then they will start reducing the reserve money, right. So based on the performance of the seller, e-commerce seller, in that particular platform, a particular amount of money will be, a significant amount of money will be reserved, kept as a reserve for this purpose, for the purpose of giving refund back to the customer or the buyer. That is the main purpose of this unavailable balance or reserve money or reserve amount, okay. And suppose the performance of the e-commerce seller improves, then that reserve money will be reduced, okay. So initially when as an e-commerce seller, when you start the business, e-commerce business, at that time the amount of money that has been reserved will be very high, and as the business operation goes on, and as the e-commerce seller moves from, with respect to Amazon, I'm just telling, moves from there is a step level for each and every e-commerce seller in Amazon India. So first is the basic level, basic step, right. So at that time the reserve money, right, will be quite higher, right, the reserve amount, okay. Similarly, as the level goes from basic, then the standard, then the advanced, then the premium, right. So as the performance increases, then the reserve money Amazon will try to, based on the performance, it's not exactly so, but based on the performance of the operations carried out during the e-commerce business operations, right. So based on the requirement, right, so Amazon will have certain projection, okay. So for in a month, 2 claims, right, an average of 2 or 3 claims. So for 3 claims, this much amount average. So let us keep 1,000 or 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees. So Amazon system will decide how much amount to be kept as a reserve based on the performance of the e-commerce seller, okay. That is one. And thing is that when we check the Seller Central payment section dashboard, we do not need to worry about this unavailable reserve amount. It will automatically pay to us during the next cycle. Normally this cycle will be for a period of 7 days to 10 days, depending upon the step level of the e-commerce seller, right. So after the reserve amount, keeping aside the reserve amount, the balance amount of the total will be paid to the concerned bank of the e-commerce sellers, right? That is, suppose the e-commerce seller is at the basic level, then after 10 days the payment will be made by Amazon to the bank account. If the e-commerce seller is at the basic, then standard level, then 7 days period, right? So after 7 days the payment will be released to the bank account. Then if it is advanced, again 7 days period, the amount will be released, right? And suppose if you are in the step level, that is premium, which is at the top level, then the period of payment will be just 3 days, right? So that means every 3 days payment will be released by the Amazon. Okay, so that is the way payment is made in Amazon India. Okay, so our point is not only to do e-commerce operations, basic operations, we should also try to understand what is going on in the payments also, because unless we keep a track or eye on this payment section, we do not know whether we are going under profit or loss, right? So therefore, even though automatically everything happens in the case of Amazon system will not do any mistakes. Mostly 99% will be okay, right? Or you can say 100%, right? No need to worry. But still, in order to have a clear idea of the basic e-commerce operations, as an e-commerce seller, we should have a thorough understanding of the payments details, right? And this payment report can be generated in this Amazon Seller Central. There is a report section. In that we can able to download different types of this transaction that happens, payments, transactions, different orders, etc., right? So we should have a clear understanding of that payment details in Amazon Seller Central, right? And this, as I said, almost 100% of the transaction takes place only through bank account. Therefore, in order to get faster payment, what we need to do is that we need to improve our level, step level, from the basic to standard to advanced to premium. So as we rise above the step level or step, it is nothing but a category of e-commerce sellers: basic category, then standard category, advanced category, then premium category, right? And see, even in any business that you do, you cannot get the payment within 3 days time, right? It may take more than 3 days. But in the case of e-commerce business operation, and if you are under this premium, if you are a premium steps level seller, then definitely will get the payment not less than or after every 3 days you used to get the payment, right? So that is the beauty of selling in Amazon India. Okay, and the previous videos also, or I think some 1 or 2 videos back, I have also told you how to get the amount from Amazon immediately. Suppose you find you need to spend some amount of money for investing in product procurement or whatever it is, right, urgently, then you can also request Amazon to pay immediately to your bank account. Okay, that option is also available. But the thing is that before this 7 days, suppose if you are, example, I am telling, if suppose if you are in advanced level, example, your payment period is 7 days. So every 7 days you used to get payment automatically, right, without any influence by the e-commerce sellers, right? Automatically every 7 days Amazon pays the amount accrued to the e-commerce seller to the bank account. But the thing is that immediately if you want to pay get the money, right, at that time, suppose as an example I'm just telling, suppose if you are getting an amount of approximately 10,000, say for example this Thursday you will be getting some 10,000 rupees, right? Until Thursday morning you will not get that particular full amount, okay? Some lesser amount will be there, say for example 7,500 or 8,000, right, with respect to 10,000. Actually the your payment date example I'm just telling, it can be Monday or Tuesday depending upon you the day that you select, right? And there is an option as in the Amazon seller account where pay me option is there. Suppose if you click that, then whatever the amount that is available in your account for getting the payment instantly, you can click it and get that amount. And there is another one more thing that has to be noted is that suppose after payment, if you are not received the payment, you no need to worry. The payment takes around 5 days time. Within the 5 days time, you will definitely get that will get reflected in your bank account statement. Do not worry, you can wait until 5 days, right? Up to 5 days time you can wait. If not, then something is wrong with your bank account details that you have supplied, you are given to Amazon online, okay? So therefore, in order to get fast payment and correct payment, you need to give correct, clear of clarity in your bank account details and other associated details related to bank accounts, right? Once you give that detail, Amazon will verify that bank account, and once verified, then Amazon will pay on a regular basis to that particular account, right? And as far as Amazon is concerned, it is not necessary that you need to have a current account in order to do business with Amazon India. But Flipkart and Meesho, I think you need to have the same name, that is the this company name, which has to be there in the particular account. Only then they will accept. But in Amazon, it's not the case. You can give your savings account and it can be in your name, nothing wrong, right? It is not necessary that it has to be a current account, right? Whereas it is not so with respect to Flipkart and Meesho, right? There is certain limit is there, right? So when you provide correct bank details, automatically your amount will be transferred to your bank account, right, from Amazon. So no issue. And I think I have answered to the question. When will I get paid? How much I will get paid? Okay. So when will e-commerce sellers get paid? They will be getting paid based on the step level, right? Every 10 days for basic step level e-commerce seller, and every 7 days amount will be paid for standard level and advanced level, and every 3 days amount will be paid by Amazon for the premium step level e-commerce sellers, okay? And when it and how much amount will be paid is automatically reflected in your payment dashboard. And with respect to payment dashboard, some amount of reserve amount will be kept for fulfilling the buyer or the customer refund request, okay? So that is all for today. Whenever we have free time, I will share my personal experience with respect to e-commerce journey. Thank you, friends. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel, e-commerce for the world, okay? Thank you so much. Bye.